You know, we've heard much, but what do I do now? Okay, brother, all right, you've moved me, you've motivated me, you know, what do you want me to do? I say this, depending on your level of iman and where you're at, because everyone's different, but this is what I say. I say, please, my brother and my sister, just do one thing from tonight. Choose one thing that's missing in your life and start it, but never leave it. We come, we get, you know, we hear these talks, we get so emotional, we leave the building, we're thinking tomorrow morning I'm going to be what? Imam Shafi'i. Habibi, wallahi, that's not how it works. We need to stop being emotional people. All I'm asking is you do one thing, you promise yourself between you and Allah, you promise Allah one thing, and you promise Allah that you're never going to go back on this. And I don't care how small it is. Just as long as your promise is sincere, Ya Allah, I will never go back. I'm going to start this or I'm going to stop this, and it's a genuine promise. You know, my brothers, this is, you know, we need to understand, what does Allah want from me? The Prophet of Allah, he says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he says, Allah loves the small action, Allah loves the small action that's consistent. Allah loves the small action that's consistent more than the big action that's a one-off. So I'll give you an example. Let's say we did a fundraiser and I got emotional. Yeah, halas. Brother, 10 grand. Wow, the brother walks out feeling like what? Allah owes him something, you know? Don't forget Allah, don't forget. Some of us, you know, now, wallahi, this is our attitude with Allah. So I gave $10,000 in charity, but they never ever gave charity again. And then someone else, he gives $5 in charity a week. Let's just say every Jum'ah he has a system in his life. Every Jum'ah he never leaves a Jum'ah except he gives $5. Now you might think $5, come on man, even a kid can do that. But that's our problem. How many Jum'ahs have come and gone and he didn't even give that $5? Yeah, I'm sure there's been other times where you did give something. But how many Jum'ahs passed you where you didn't give anything? So this brother, he gives $5 every Jum'ah and is consistent. And the brother ended up dying, and for many years he was giving the $5, but his $5, when you calculate it over the many years, didn't add up to the amount of my one-off 10,000. His money is more beloved in Allah's eyes than my money. Why? Because he was consistent on an action that he didn't stop. I was one-off. I got emotional, I gave the money never to be seen again. So whatever you do, I don't care whatever you do. Just make a promise, make a move. And promise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that, Ya Allah, as of tonight I'm going to stop this in my life. Or Ya Allah, I'm going to start this good deed in my life. So when you make an intention, I don't care what your intention is, it's up to you. I don't know your life, I don't know where you're at in your deen. Make a solid intention, but here's the catch. Many of us, we make a beautiful intention, but usually what happens is we get emotional and the intention is usually too big. So I'm sure there's someone here next thinking, brother, you know what? He's right, I've wasted my life. From now on, Ya Allah, I promise you I'm going to read 1 juz of Quran every single day, and the brother barely, he struggles to read Fatiha. What's going to happen with this guy as well? He's going to come to read up his, so he'll come tomorrow, he's pumped, he's excited, he opens the Quran to read his first juz. He's going to buckle. So my brother, when you make an intention, and my sister, be realistic. Do something you can actually achieve. You know, I would rather you tell me, brother, half a page of Quran. Imagine, honestly, be sincere. Imagine you committed to half a page of Quran and you've been doing it for the last 5 years. Where would your Quran be now? You'd be so much better than what it is, I'm sure. So, we're going to make an intention. It's going to be reasonable. It's going to be a realistic intention, not something. Brother barely prays. Brother, I'm going to pray my 5 prayers in the masjid every single day, inshallah, from now on. Brother, Allah, it's a nice intention, but just relax, guys. Please just sit down, take a chill pill, relax. You know, I'd rather you commit, you know, that look, inshallah, I know definitely that Isha, it clears my work, it clears all my schedules. I know Isha I can make no matter what. That's it. Then promise Allah, Isha I will never miss. And what you need to do with your intention is, and this is the last thing that I want to mention, and this is the most important thing. With your intention, this is what you need to do. Because we're human beings, there's going to come a day where you don't read your half a page. There's going to come a day, natural man, there's going to come a day something happened, I couldn't pray my Isha. Now here's the part. We all make intentions, but none of us ever put a penalty to that. You're probably thinking, what do you mean penalty? What, like a parking fine? Yeah, pretty much like a parking fine. And I'll tell you why. You need to know who your enemy is, and that's shaitan, and you need to know how he is. So this is what I say to the brothers. Let's say you agree to do half a page of Quran a day. So with your wa'ad, with your promise, you say, Allah, from this day forward, I'm going to read half a page of Quran. But Ya Allah, I promise you that when the day comes that I don't read my half a page, then the next day I'm going to read 2 pages and the half that I missed the day before. Not only that, but you should put yourself a penalty to pay in charity, and it shouldn't be enough so that it breaks you, but it should be enough that it pinches you. Not, I'll pay $1. Yeah, I'll pay $365 there, advance for the whole year, leave me alone. No, it has to be enough to pinch you. Then you know what? Man, I felt it. Wallahi, if you do this sincere, you know what's going to happen? If we make intentions like this, you know what will happen? When the day comes that you miss your half a page, and shaitan sees that the next day you actually read 2.5 pages, and you paid whatever amount of money it is in charity, you know what shaitan's going to do? The next time you come to miss your half a page, by Allah, he's going to tell you, brother, please you sit down, I'm going to bring the mushaf to you, inshallah. You can see here. He's going to bring the mushaf to you, he's going to open it for you, he's going to tell you, please, just read your half a page. Because if you don't, tomorrow you're going to cost me 2.5 pages and money in charity. I'm happy with the half a page. You need to outsmart. So this is my reminder, inshallah. I just want to ask very quickly, I want some of the brothers to share their intentions. Don't give me your life story, and don't give me advice for the community. Just, there's a brother here that's happy to share one of his intentions that he starts, inshallah, as of today. Not to expose, but rather, wallahi, to motivate one another, inshallah. Who's got an intention? Yusuf? 1 page? I believe half a page, but if you're good, if your Quran is good, then a page is very, very easy for those who their Quran is good. And how much is the penalty? Make sure the penalty comes. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. Who else, inshallah? Who else wants to share an intention? Anyone else? Sure,
recite all my supplications after prayer.
You want to do all your supplications after the salah? Wallahi, this is something. If you just died on this, the Prophet Allah, he says, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, whoever reads Ayat al-Kursi after every salah, the only thing that will stand between this person and Jannah is death. These little things that we underestimate them, that's a massive thing. But choose a specific afkar that you're going to do no matter what. And don't overburden yourself, because we want you to stay steadfast. Who else, inshallah, wants to share an intention? There's no one. I feel like I've wasted my time. I feel like this 1 hour has been wasted. I drove 5 hours to get here. I had to exchange money on the way and stop and buy twice, and I filled up petrol twice. Who lives out here? Because I understand. Please, don't make me feel like I've wasted my time. I just want to see some of the intentions that we can move forward, inshallah ta'ala. Anyone else wants? The brother in the back. Wow. This sunnah is getting lost more and more, Witr salah is, even if you pray the one, pray your witr. Allah is so important. The young brother, you want to learn a new surah? Inshallah ta'ala. You get married, yeah? Inshallah. Who else, inshallah, wants to share an intention? You want to be more consistent in sadaqah. You know what I like? Now some of these trustworthy, there is trustworthy ones, believe it or not. But there is some trustworthy charity organizations where you can do like a direct debit. What's good with that is that that even if I forget and I become, it's coming directly out of your bank account, right? And they can do it on whatever you want, like $1 a day or $5 a day, whatever it is. And then that way it's consistent. That way, every day in the month of Ramadan, you do the act of charity, even though you're, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure you get busy or whatever. I think that's an excellent thing to do. Even, wallahi, even $1 a day. At least when you die, not a day in your life went by except you did the act of charity. So, wallahi, that's an excellent one, man. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you.
Sponsor an orphanage.
You wanna?
Sponsor an orphanage.
Sponsor, mashallah, orphanages. The Prophet of Allah used to love. Yeah, choose one that you like, that you trust, that you think is. But you need to be specific. You can do your extras, you know, like when work comes along and I get bonuses and I want to give, that's fine. But have a minimum. And no matter what, I'm going to send my $30 a month. Or, you know, whatever it is. Have your minimum, and that's the promise that you make. Whatever you give extra, then that's between you and Allah, you know what I mean?
What a well, small concept as well.
Excellent. Whatever it is. Fajr, wallahi. Imagine when you start your day with Fajr in the masjid, it gives you an indication what the rest of the day is going to be like. Right. The food is ready, and sure all of our intention is to go outside and eat food right now. So once again, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of the brothers and sisters involved. Jazakallah khairan, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.